We all know how important focus is. But what are some ways we can get better at it? This is an ice tool that's used for climbing steep ice, a technical ice tool. This little singular point is really important. When you're placing the tool in the ice, you want to get an unquestionably well-placed tool, because your life sort of depends on it, or the physical safety depends on it. Think about driving a car. More risky, more dangerous than ice climbing. Give it your full attention. Make sure all of your cognitive energy, all of your mental energy is going toward the task of driving. That's going to reduce the risk. That's what you should be doing when you're driving. How many of us do that? Good question. So what are some strategies for improving our ability to focus? Well, think about two things for now. One is think about ways to calm your brain. Because when we calm the brain, we're going to free it up to focus more on a specific narrow subject. So what are some ways to calm the brain? One tactic that you can use is an intentional breathing exercise where you inhale for a count of 4, hold it for a count of 7, exhale through the mouth for a count of 8. Inhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 7, exhale for a count of 8. Do 4 cycles of that. It'll probably take you about a minute. It's free. You can find the minute to do it. You can do it in almost any setting, and it will help you activate the parasympathetic nervous system, calm your brain, calm your thinking, and free the brain up to zero in on the task at hand. Declutter your environment. That's also going to help your brain have less stimuli, and when you give it less stimuli, you give it the ability to focus more on a singular task. So as I come into the frame of view, you're much more focused on my face than if I fade into the background when the visual stimuli increases and your brain starts to take in more information. So declutter your environment. What about what I like to call the whining dog? The whining dog is literally the whining dog who, for me, gets my attention and will continue to whine until her needs are met. So what do I do about that? I can't really put it off till later because she'll just continue to whine. So what I have to do is take a break, stop what I'm doing, and meet the needs of the dog so she will stop whining and I can focus back on the task at hand. I take care of the whining dog now in order to free my brain up to focus. If you have a whining dog like, oh, I have to make a dentist appointment, and it's just sitting there, and you're like, when am I going to pay that bill? When am I going to make that dentist appointment? You can park that on the side. Say, I'm going to do that at 3 o'clock, and let it go for the time being, but you give it a place and time where it's parked, and you know that you can come back to it. So those are the types of things I like to call those the whining dog, because they're nagging at us. So deal with it ASAP, or park it with an assigned time when you will get to it. And you're sort of saying to your brain, I'm not going to deal with that right now. I'll get to it at 2 o'clock. The second thing is, think of an activity that you do that does capture your attention. How does it feel when you're doing that activity? The ice climbing, for example. Or maybe you're hitting a golf ball off of a tee. Or maybe you're playing Legos with your child. Think of an activity that is capturing your full attention. How does that feel? How did you get good at giving full attention to that activity? We have to train the brain to do that. So a strategy for us to use is to actually practice concentrating on a singular subject or a narrow subject. And to help you with that, you can prompt your brain with the statement, right now, I am playing Legos with my child. Right now, I am cooking dinner. Right now, I am ice climbing. Right now, I am driving my car. Right now, I am flossing my teeth. And you give your full focus. You practice this idea of like, in this task, during this task, I'm giving my full attention to the task, and I'm making a statement. You can even say it out loud if you want to. Right now, I am flossing my teeth. and you give all of your mental energy to the act of flossing your teeth and doing it in a very effective and thorough way. A partner to that statement can be a statement that helps you identify your distractions. So as you're working to focus on a singular topic, make another statement. Oh, I see. I am being distracted by fill in the blank. And that will help you identify what your distractions are, because the goal is to be able to eliminate the distractions in order to bring your focus to a singular subject when that's what you need to do. So calm the brain and practice concentrating. We're very, very good at being distracted. We're practitioners of distraction. We are experts. The brain's very good at being distracted. And we continue to build that skill. So let's practice the idea of building the skill of focus. Good luck with it. I'd love to hear how it's going for you. Chris Little at chrislittlecoaching.com. I'm here to listen. Reach out. Let's keep the conversation going. Have a great day.